up, guys, and welcome to my channel. If y'all don't know me, my name is Mile, and we're going to be discussing some anime today. Now, the anime that we're going to be talking about is called I'm the Villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss. Quite the mouthful for an anime name, isn't it? But it's really, really good. Now, before I dive into this video, let me quick put out a spoiler warning. If you have not seen this anime, I highly recommend that you stop watching this video and go and watch it and then come back so we can talk about it. Because there will definitely be spoilers in this video. Now, this is a short 12 episode anime that is complete in its 12 episodes. It's an isekai about a young girl who gets reincarnated into a video game that she used to play when she was, alive. The anime is split into basically three parts. So the first like 4 episodes or so is about the first video game. The next one is about this like a second game, and the next one is about like a side game. And the main character basically has to overcome and tame the final boss in each one of these games to basically have her happy ending because she deserves that. Now, the interesting thing about this anime is that the main character, she wasn't really reincarnated where she's like, "Oh, I'm in a foreign land. This is not my home." type shit. It's kind of like she comes to and suddenly has these memories as if she was this character and she grew up as this character, having this character's memories, retaining this character's relationships with people and all of that. But like when there's a moment in the game, which is where the anime starts, where she kind of awakens or gets her memories back from her previous life. And she's like, oh shit, I'm in this video game. But she still remembers her whole life growing up in the video game, which is very interesting because a lot of isekais are like, whoa, I'm in a different world. Like, that's crazy. This is not my world. I have to try and act like the character, or I have to change my fate in my second life here. But she's just like, I need to change my fate, but this is my life, and these are the people that I have come to know. And the way she's going to change her fate is by proposing to the final boss, who is the demon lord. He was part of the royal family, so he was originally human, and then he grew up, had his demonic powers, and became the demon lord. So she goes to his castle and she's like, "Hey, I want to marry you." At first, Lord Claude is taken aback. He's like, "Whoa, like, I don't know you. I don't want to marry you." But then, and then the only thing he really wanted to do is to actually see her cry. But then over time, he grows to he grows really fond of Eileen Lorraine d'Autriche, which is our main character, and the supposed villainess of this series. There's no turning back for him. He's just like, okay, I'm in love with her. I'm gonna make her my fiance type shit. Together, they overcome obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. My opinion of the anime, honestly, I think the pacing of the anime was really, really fast, but not a bad fast. And the reason I think that is because so much happens in the span of like 1, 2, even 4 episodes. Like they complete a whole video game, and it feels like it should have ended with the first one, with how it ends and all of that, and then finally getting engaged or whatever. But it doesn't, and it keeps going, and it goes through these other two video games, and then it's like when you get to the final video game and the end part, you're like, oh shit, this is a good ending, Where it's like when you first start watching it and you finish like the first little chunk of it, you're like, why didn't it just end there? Why didn't they slow things down? And they absolutely could have. They could have spread this out for multiple seasons instead of just 12 episodes. But they left it in the 12 episodes and they make it go at its quick pace. And it's not bad. Like, it keeps you invested. They don't, I mean, I was invested. I thought it was a little fast at first, but I was like, you know what? I'm all for it. I'm liking the story. I think it's worth matching the pace of the anime and how it's going and all of that. Overall, I think this anime was really well done. And I love the character so freaking much. My favorite character being Isaac. Um he is very smart. He's Eileen's right hand man. Like whenever she needs something or whenever she needs backup, he's right there providing that backup, having perfect backup plans, taking care of stuff that she cannot take care of. You know, she has a great ally in Isaac, who is also secretly in love with her. And honestly, if Claude did not exist, if the final boss did not exist, I would be shipping a hard Isaac and Eileen just because I think their dynamic is so good together. So good together. But it's okay because even as an ally, I think Isaac just them knowing each other and being allies is such a great great part of the story and I love it. Isaac is so funny and like a little sadistic. But it's funny. And my least favorite character, since we're on the character topic, it has to be Lilia. I hate Lilia. She's such a bitch. She's such a horrible character because she, and this is huge spoiler, but I already said there was going to be spoilers in this video. She is actually another person who has been reincarnated from their same world and played the game. But it seems like she was more into the game because she knows more of what will happen in all of the parts and she helps like sort of instigate the events of the game. And Lilia, she's supposed to be the protagonist. She's definitely the antagonist in this anime. I don't think I have any theories for this anime just cuz this anime is complete in itself. Like you know that Claude and Eileen are going to get married. They're going to live happily ever after, being queen and king of both the demons and the humans. Are going to try and bring both together and unite them instead of separating them like the current kingdom was doing. Let's go ahead and answer these questions. So, the first question is, what is my overall emotional response to this anime? So, honestly, my overall emotional response to the anime was that it was very comical. There's a lot of funny moments that happen. Like, for example, in part two, she's going undercover as a boy to go to this academy or whatever behind Claude's back because Claude didn't want her to get involved in whatever the issue. And it's like there are moments where she has no choice but to interact with Claude. And so to do so, she ends up putting on a whole duck costume. And because at first it's just her wearing the duck costumes, but then to make it sort of like a normal-ish thing, she like makes the school defense force all wear duck costumes during like the school festival and stuff, and it's just literally so funny. It had me cackling the entire time that I was watching it. How did the main character change? So I think Eileen at first, she was very, very self-serving. She's like, okay, well, I need to tame the final boss because I need to avoid my shit ending. And I mean, she wasn't 100% self-serving, but that was her main driving focus. And then later on, she meets Claude and falls in love with him and stuff. And then her main focus is to help Claude to be the kind of fiance that could represent him in a positive light to make sure Claude's reputation stays good so that he could potentially become the king. You know, like her driving focus changes and you can see that as the anime progresses. And can I just say random thought, but I love her name, Eileen Lauren d'Autriche. And the amount of times they say it, I know anybody who said it in the anime had fun saying her name. I have fun saying her name. Eileen Lauren d'Autriche. Damn straight. What were my thoughts as this anime ended? My thoughts as this anime ended was damn, I'm so happy with how this anime ended. Like everything got resolved. It was complete in its 12 episodes, which is something that I'm all for, because a lot of, like, especially in older times, whenever they would make animes, a lot of the time it'd be unfinished because maybe companies didn't have the budget to finish animes, or whatever the case may be. But this anime is complete in its 12 episodes, and I love that so much. Would I watch it again? Damn straight I would watch it again. In fact, I have. I've watched it like 3 times already. And I'm always wanting to share this anime with people. I'm always wanting to show them, and I 100% would recommend this to anybody who's into isekais and romances. Like, this anime is the stuff. What would I rate this anime out of 10? I love this anime so much, and I have so many positive things about this anime to say. But out of 10, I would give it a solid 6.5. And I know that rating may seem a little low, but I feel like I've just watched so many animes in my lifetime, so many animes of different genres and all of that stuff. And I've seen animes that far exceed, in my personal opinion, not that this anime is of any less quality or anything like that, but in my opinion and of my taste, that far exceed my love for this anime. So although I love this anime so so much and I would watch it again and I would definitely recommend it, I don't think it's, from my standards and how much I've watched anime, I don't think it's on the higher side. I think it's at like a 6.5. Like, if I had to choose from a plethora of animes to rewatch, that one wouldn't even make the top 10. And that being said, I loved it and I watched it 3 times, and I would watch it more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I had so much fun making this video and talking to you guys about this anime. I'm probably gonna have a lot of fun editing it, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. But until the next one, see ya.